somewhat broad and perhaps even religious, but are you playing God? Are you messing with things that you shouldn't be messing with when it comes to the weather?
I get this question all the time, and I totally think it makes sense to ask it. My intention is to serve God. I think that in Genesis 1:26 through 28, and then throughout the Psalms and the rest of the Bible, God tells us to take dominion over and steward creation, both for our sake, creation's itself, and then to honor him. And so if there are droughts and we have the tools to mitigate the damage done by them for our sake and for nature itself, then we should deploy those for the sake of tending to and stewarding the world. And if we weren't to do that, if we were to ban cloud seeding wholesale, despite knowing that it's safe, despite knowing it could help alleviate these problems, we'd be abdicating our God-given responsibility to be stewards of the world.
Cloud seeding? Wait, wasn't that like the same thing as what we were for hundreds of years? Or we don't even have to go that far, but Alex Jones was talking about chemtrails, and that's part of cloud seeding. Remember, that was a conspiracy. Did we just hear that right? Oh man, this is nuts. What do you think, Julio?
Man, this is, I'm telling you, conspiracy nowadays, it only lasts a couple of weeks.
Oh
and
man,
then, like, all these people were, I remember, and probably you guys remember too, a couple months ago or years ago, people were complaining about seeing chemtrails every freaking day. I've seen the videos, the short, the pictures, and now everything comes to reality. We are getting chemtrails, even though he says benign and nothing bad will happen, but add another point to the scoring board.
I mean, did we miss something? Did I miss something? Did you guys see it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, did some announcement just happen and said, "Hey, yeah, cloud seeding is a real thing and it's being done and it's helping everywhere"? I didn't see anything. I mean, we seen that there was technology about it, but no one said, "Hey, we're signing up, we're doing it." I mean, so I'm sorry. I know, this is for, I'm just allegedly, we're saying, but this guy, Augustus, I seen his LinkedIn. It says he can make it rain. So, if anyone can make it rain, it must be Augustus.
Yeah, I mean, Augustus. I mean, if you look at Augustus on Google,
yeah,
he used to be a emperor. Isn't that some crazy stuff?
And apparently, this Augustus is the king of rain because he can make it rain. Which, I mean, props. It's a good thing. It's a good technology. But honestly, I don't think. I mean, I guess the argument could be, is he playing God or whatnot? But and then I heard a good person that I like to follow, JP Spears. He was saying that, and he made a good point. The thing is, you water your own grass. You're, I guess, if you want to classify that as playing God, but it's not the same. Because I'm watering my grass. I'm not watering everyone else's grass. And if they want it watered or not. But so the floods that happen in Central Texas, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it walks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, we can't help but to think. And of course, he's going to say, "Oh, I had nothing to do with that." And even if it happened, it was no way that I mean, I would be saying that too, CYA.
Right. It is knows how we nowadays everything comes to reality. Alex Jones once again was right. Chemtrails are real. I saw another video of him talking about the vaccines back in 2011, talking to Jesse Ventura. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do recall this.
Yeah, so it is, everything is come to fruition. Everything comes to reality. The conspiracy theories are mostly, and this is probably one of them. It's right. I mean, they were saying UFO do not exist, and then about 2 years later, in Congress, they admitted they do exist, and they call it UAP.
Yep.
They changed the terminology for it. So I don't know. My question to you is, what else is true that they call us conspiracy theorists? Tinfoil, tinfoil hats, and now that tinfoil hat is just collecting dust because everything comes to reality so quick nowadays. It is insane.
And to be honest with you, I don't even know what's real or not no more. You know, am I here? Is this the Matrix? Is this all real? Are you real?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh
Are you
man, I
real?
don't know. You know, but the thing is, it's just crazy because seriously, it was just last year. Everybody was saying we're loonies for saying chemtrails. I mean, I'm seeing the plane leave, you know, traces of whatever it is up there. And then like a few days or even a few hours at times, it would rain. So this guy apparently is 25 years old. For one, the guy is young. And if you look up cloud seeding and you chat GPT it or Grok, you'll see that I mean, it looks like from the 1940s, if I'm not mistaken. And you know what's crazy is that from the 1940s, from now, and he's 25 years old, and he's a CEO of one company, of his company, meaning they're saying there's multiple companies that are doing this. And for year, you know, at least for a few since last year, it was like a stigma that it was conspiracy if you believe that chemtrails were even a thing or cloud seeding. And now I'm sure the leftists are gonna say, well, no, that was a thing, but 2024, I would be revered as a loony, conspiracy nut, or you know, some just misinformation, disinformation. But I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Look, we're gonna share this real quick, and but it just to me is insane. It's insane, Julio. Like really, like they didn't even go. I mean, we're just skipping the part that you know it's a thing. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It is not like if you see it here on the screen, you know. Now, I mean, this post came up on Science Note couple months ago, April 20, 2024. Now they updated it basically in 3 weeks ago. It has been updated. You know, cloud seeding is actual. It's true. It's right here. Cloud seeding. Cloud seeding introduced substance into clouds to promote precipitation. And they show a little graph here. You know, they show how they disperse the material, water condenses around the particles, ice water become too heavy to stay aloft, and precipitation falls. So that's what we get in the rain or snow. And if you're here in Texas, so we are here in North Houston, and if have you realized it rains every day at this roughly the same time.
yeah.
You know, it's hot during the morning and around 2h, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it start raining. All of a sudden, it start raining. I mean, if you're here in the North Houston area or it happened on your area, let us know if you're seeing that pattern because it happened here for wow, for 2 weeks
Yep.
at the same time between 2 and 4, like inches of rain all of a sudden, and then after 6 or 7 p.m., everything. I mean, it just comes calm and no more rain until the next day. It's nuts.
But you know what? I figured it out, guys. This is the Mandela effect. That's what it is. That's what it is. Cloud seeding always existed, and we just are now remembering because of Mandela effect.
We just found out.
We just, yeah, that's it. We just woke up to it and realized.
Wow.
I mean, you know what I mean? Make it
Wow.
make sense. But you know, it's crazy because I guess we need to pay attention to every time a certain plane flies right above you and just count how many hours. But now let me ask you this, since we're all in Texas, Julio, do you think Big Brother would use this in some way to punish the masses ever in history? You know what I mean? Would this be weaponized is what I'm trying to say. And then it makes you think, remember all that rain in North Carolina and Tennessee? Who was in charge by then? Would the Dems be? You know, I'm just again, I'm all allegedly. I'm trying to think. You know, remember all that lithium properties that they wanted? I mean, I don't know. Again, that's tinfoil, but again, I don't even know if if I'm real or not.
It's crazy. We could determine. I mean, we could allege and speculate And I don't like to speculate as much, but now that you bring that to the conversation, I would say something weird is going on.
For
Something
sure.
is weird is going on, and it's been raining in places that doesn't get as much rain usually. Now it's getting inches on inches of water, and it never happened like in Kerrville. It didn't happen in 30 to 40 years. And now how
It's
the Guadalupe
nuts.
River flooded like crazy amount, like 20 feet uh overflow, 20 feet high, in like in 45 minutes. That is
Wow.
that is insane. Like it never happens.
Wow.
And not flood no flood areas, and now we having all this flooding in North Carolina and now happening in Texas. Who's next?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is a very dangerous thing. Again, for right, we had that hurricane, and I'm not saying that cloud seeding would make a hurricane, but I'm sure we're messing with stuff that we probably don't know. I bet this is the experiment phase, unless it's not, and they've been doing this for. I mean, because then again, I looked up 1940s. That was the first time that cloud seeding even was a thing. So, because the reason why I came up to that in my research, because I wanted to make sure to not be fact checked, because I was gonna say Alex Jones got it right. He was the first one to say it, but apparently he wasn't the first one to say it. But he was the most popular one to do so. So props to Alex Jones, another one under his belt that it's true. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'm real or not. Is this whole thing, you know what I mean? Like, I was, a few days ago, we were just with Flat Earth Dave, and we're talking about if the Earth. I don't even know now. I don't even know if the Earth is globe now. You people ruined me. You broke me.
I'm telling you, it is crazy, and I am um I'm kind of baffled of how everything is reality now, and a lot of stuff that they told us to be a conspiracy, not true, and there is no scientific or any proof of anything of that happening. And I will look up. I guarantee you, the government, when we mention cloud seeding or we mention chemtrails, they deny
Yeah,
it.
they denied it.
They denied it a couple of times. I remember they denied it in Congress. They denied it in like when people ask senators on the streets. They just like, they come on. They were like, come on.
Yeah,
And
they made us feel like
we're
that's
done.
dumb. Come on,
Yeah,
why would you even think of that?
that's
And
true.
you know, I I I did always believe it because there just too many there was too many whistleblowers. You know what I mean? There was
Yeah.
too many people. Hey, I'm a pilot. This is a thing. He's showing videos. I mean, what do they gain? What do they have to gain to do that? I mean, you know what I mean? And they're saying, hey, we're getting paid by so and so. I'm like, okay, there's too many whistleblowers. What do you think, Julio?
Yep, it is. It is too many. It's too many, and it's up to us to find out the truth,
Yeah.
to question everything. I encourage everyone not to be a denial, but just question.
Yes.
Everything needs to be questioned nowadays, from education, from our government officials. Everyone needs to be questioned because they hide a lot of stuff from us for decades, and then until we find out by ourselves, they come out of the woodworks and say, "Yeah, we knew about
And then they want to come talk about it like, well, duh, it's always been known. Like now, it's
it."
kind of like if y'all know the word gaslighting, and it got popular around what 2020 and 2021, 2022, and that's what everybody was saying. Well, there was a book, and they made it into a movie, and basically, there's this guy laying in bed with his mistress, and the wife comes in, and then the wife's like, "Oh my god!" I don't know what was the exact name, but I'm just gonna make a name up. Gerald, how could you? And he was like, how could I what? And the woman's getting dressed and he's getting dressed. She's like, how could you do that with her? With who? With her? With who? And then she's over here like she already left. And she's like, with the woman. What woman? And he made the bed. And then the lady was like, am I being crazy? Well, that was gaslighting. That's what they do to us. This is the example of gaslighting. They gaslight us to say, what chemtrails? What are you talking about? That's dumb. That's and then now it's like it's happening, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's chemtrails. Yeah, you didn't know? I mean, you didn't get the memo? I mean, like, what the heck, man? You know,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just so destroyed by this. But you know what, guys? What do y'all think? Let us know. Am I overreacting, or you know, does Julio need to slap some sense into me? You know, you guys let me know. What do y'all think? If you guys are from Texas, are you guys from Tennessee, North Carolina? What are your thoughts on this matter now that you know that they might have been the government that might have caused, or somehow because of I'm okay. We said this off camera. I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna say this is all allegedly entertainment purposes. But I have a feeling Bill Gates is funding all this because that 25-year-old, he's a little too young to be a CEO of a big cloud seeding company. This really smells like Bill Gates. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you? I mean, am I don't know. At this point, I'm just shooting at the darkness.
Just let us know down below. Comment. Who's behind it? I mean, like for real. Like honestly, let us know your thoughts because we are dying to hear everybody. I mean, we are here question everything. I even sometimes question my own insistence. But anyway, besides that, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget. Jesus love you. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.